Yeah. Uh-huh. Let's get it. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. Yeah. Hit the like button. Rare Breeze, let me know something in the live chat. Yeah. Let's just get right into it. Let's just get right into it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rare Breeze, let me know something in the live chat. Let's get the donations up. If not, I'm hopping off quick. Quick hour stream. $25 goal, and we go 2 hours tonight. Yeah, what time is it? About to be 7 Central Time. So yeah, we'll see. See what happens. I'm gonna try to get the numbers up real quick. Let's get the numbers up. Everybody hit the like button. Let's just start for slower like you, right? Yana. And we're starting to look older, Yana. Starting to look older. Says it's 8:30 a.m. and I've woken up in my best friend Chelsea's apartment to my phone buzzing with notifications. I'm only 24 hours into my latest New York jaunt, and already I've gotten 3 men hitting me up for a date. Who is she? I should start by stating this is not normal for me. Was I swiping madly on the apps trying to lock down some fun? Nope. I met them in real life. For the boomers, in real life, one night at a bar called Do Not Disturb. Clearly, they did not take note, and I'm very much here for it. This speakeasy, nestled in the heart of the West Village, was my first stop, straight off a long flight to meet girlfriends for a long overdue catch up. So y'all can talk about all your hortivities, thoughttivities, and hortivities, sluttivities. Which one y'all like more, thoughttivities, sluttivities, or hortivities? I think I like hortivities. Let me know in the live chat. Everybody hit the like button, please. Okay. And it says, I expected sordid tales of our latest dating escapades. These are 40-plus-year-old women, by the way, meeting up to talk about their latest dating escapades, aka the pathetic stories of leftover women. That's basically what that means, but they got to spice it up and make it sound cute for articles. Um, let's get the likes up, please. She says, and a few laughs over delicious mac and cheese and martinis. Trying to spice up this pathetic shit. What I didn't expect was for me and 3 girlfriends to be surrounded by men at 10 p.m. in a dimly lit bar, perfect for those jet lagged eyes, being offered drinks left, right, and center. Oh, y'all loved it. It's almost like y'all was 20 again, except you're not. Like, honestly, let's break this down. That's what they really go for. I mean, I'm not gonna say they always go for that. Sometimes they really might be meeting up to catch up with the girlfriends. But I can see how somebody could call bullshit because you could meet up and with the girlfriends anywhere. You can go to a coffee shop. You can fucking go. There's a lot of places you can go that men aren't gonna be harassing you. A dimly lit bar isn't one of them. But this is what I want to talk about. At 40 years old, that shouldn't, the thought of 10 men approaching y'all trying to basically fuck, let's just be honest, that shouldn't even be intriguing anymore. Like the you haven't grown up. Neither has your friends. They're just perpetually 19. If they don't get married and have kids, they're perpetually 19. Well, they're perpetually 19 even if they do get married and even if they do get married and have kids, but they if you get married and have kids, you gotta grow up a little bit. Even if you still are essentially a teenager in a grown woman's body, you kind of gotta grow up when you're a part of a family and there's responsibilities and you're held accountable for your actions. Um, let's see. Now let me be clear. I'm not a supermodel. Oh, we know. We see the pictures. In fact, I'm not even in my 20s. So watching this all day out did wonders for my self-esteem. Watching this all play out did wonders for my self-esteem. Oh, of course it did. But at your age, you should be mentally developed enough to know they just want to use my body. So the fact that random men from the bar are hitting on you to use your body boosts your self-esteem says a lot about you. But what I quickly realized over the next 10 days, New York men are absolute pros at making you feel like the hottest woman alive so they can get their rocks off that night or that week. Just don't expect them to stick around. Facts. Um, yes, I had stumbled upon a city full of Peter Pans. So what would you be? Are you Tinkerbell? Like who are you in the fairy tale? Like what's the female equivalent of muted it, y'all, because I was no, I think did the internet go out? Hey, y'all still with me? All right. Um all right, I'm back. Where did I leave off? No, so yeah, okay, if these men are Peter Pans, I'm curious what you are, man. All right, let's just Google it. What is the female, I'm gonna spell equivalent wrong, to Peter Pan? I mean, that's a silly question, but okay, Tinkerbell. Uh, I hope you aren't a female Peter Pan because that is terrible. Yeah, we just gonna call her the 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 Pam Pan. She's the Pam Pan of this situation. Okay, men who refuse to grow up. And I don't think she really gets the irony of this. That she's the female version of it, and that's why they're fit. That's why they're a fit.
They lay you down, they spray you down, but they don't stay around.
Okay, men who refuse to grow up. They're charming, bold, and wildly confident. Well, okay, maybe this isn't. Maybe you aren't the female equivalent because you're not charming. I mean, I guess you could say you're bold, but we know you're not wildly confident because random guys trying to use you as a F doll boosts your self esteem. That's the thing. She's trying to shame these men for not growing up and being Peter Pans, but in order to be what they are, you actually have to have skill. There's no skill in throwing on a tight dress and sitting at a bar. Just never mind. You deserve way more shame. because it takes a lot less work and skill to be what you are. Where did I leave off? So yes, I had stumbled upon a city full of Peter Pans, men who refused to grow up. They're charming, bold, and wildly confident, unlike the hesitant wait 3 days to text guys in Sydney or London. These men will walk right up to you in a bar, flash a dazzling smile, usually brightened by those fancy teeth whitening strips you're all obsessed with here, and lock in plans before you even exchange names. Not in a sleazy, hey, what are you ladies drinking way, though. More of a confident, I'm here to shoot my shot way that was well intoxicating. So we know these guys are Peter thought. Yeah, so we know what these guys look like. We know what type of suits they had on. We know the archetype. These weren't some average Joes. Even though average Joes are better than this woman, let's be clear about that. If it's one thing she's gonna do, she's gonna show those yits. So how many people we got in here? 12, 13 people in here. Let's see. Let's get the donations up, y'all. Um, if not, I'm gonna hop off in a quick hour. Or if we meet our $25 goal, I'll stay on 2 hours. I ain't really tripping tonight. I ain't really gonna be mad at it if we don't meet the goal. I got other shit I could be doing, but let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. I prefer one of those because if you super chat or super sticker, YouTube take 30%, and I gotta wait a month to get it. So the best way to show respect is Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. All right, let's get back into it. Okay, it says the first guy I met was sitting at the bar alone, and I'm not gonna lie, it was the beard that got me. Oh, how I love a man with a beard. I blame Yellowstone. As I was pointing him out to a friend, we locked eyes and he motioned for me to come over. Bold. I loved it. And just be clear, fellas, you gotta be that dude. Like this works only if she is highly, highly attracted to you. This wouldn't even have worked if he was kinda cute. This guy was how women would say fine with the Fine, fine. She said, I sauntered over. Okay, I was one martini down, so my saunter could have been interrupted a few ways, and we were off and firing. He brought me a Negroni, a Negro oni. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna call it a Negroni. Told me about his job, asked me about mine, and within minutes we were exchanging Instagram handles before I was pulled towards a group of finance bros chatting up my girlfriends. My reading is terrible, y'all. I'm smarter than my reading sounds. Not to brag, but I laid on the Aussie accent thick and it worked. Before the night was over, I had also swapped Instagram handles, the new Can I Get Your Number, with the bartender and a guy who, after a quick Google search, I discovered had a small part in the original Gossip Girl series. Look, getting a woman's Instagram is it's damn near a waste of time. You're just gonna jump into a DM section full of simps. I mean, she probably won't even see your message. I wouldn't even wait if I was hollering at a chick. I wouldn't even waste my time getting the Instagram handle. The fuck is that gonna do? Like, let's see, where did I leave off? Oh, New York, you really bring out an array of men. Nothing long term is gonna come from this. I mean, I guess that's what the article is about. If a woman try to give you her IG, just say, "Oh no, I'm good. Have a good day." The following night, I was invited to an Aussie pub launch party downtown, and I'm ashamed to say I wasted a perfectly good New York night making out with an Aussie bloke. You're 40 years old. Goodness gracious, but never fear, I made up for it later that week. Gossip Girl guy. That's sad. They have all these nicknames for guys. That's sad. When you talk to so many dudes, you got to come up with weird nicknames so your friends and family can even remember and keep track of them all. At 40? This is fucking sick. You should be going to a high school graduation. Like, I don't know. You're a grown ass woman. But yeah, I hear 40-plus-year-old Becky's are great in bed. Yeah, I can see that. I wouldn't mind getting my pickle tickled by some 40-plus Becky's. I mean, yeah, Austria D always says older women are better in bed. Probably because, yeah, they have less inhibitions. They're not trying to play like the nice girl. We all know they've been ran through at that point. Just let the freak come all the way out. You know? What does this say? So, Gossip Girl guy, or 3Gs, as he shall henceforth be referred to. That's so stupid. Texted me the next night inviting me to a Soho house, but my hangover from said Aussie pub experience was so brutal I declined a perfectly good invite. Shame, Jonna, shame. However, I did indeed go on a fun date with Bearded Man. We decided to try a cocktail at every bar we came across in NoHo. And he gave me his finest sales pitch on why he was a great guy in between showing me pictures from his phone of him dancing behind the DJ's deck at some Hamptons party and sitting in a box at a pro basketball game. Ding a ling ling. What's that sound? Oh, just the alarm bells of a Peter Pan. Oh my gosh. Nevertheless, I didn't mind because I was having a fun time. It ended with some frisky action towards the close of the night and a beautiful DM the next morning. So you plucked him, or he plucked you. But a second date, please. This PP has a full diary and no doubt a full roster. See, they try to eliminate themselves before they get eliminated. So, um, these women would want to get in a relationship with one of these dudes, but they know that they're just one of 50. And they know it's never going to happen. So they try to dismiss him before he dismisses her. And then came the firemen. Where the hell did the firemen come from? Yes, an actual fireman. While strolling through Soho, I spotted a classic New York fire station and went to take a picture. Just as I lifted my phone, a very chiseled firefighter appeared, grinned, and asked, "Want me to pose for you?" Yes, sir. Not only did he strike a pose, but he then smoothly asked for my number and text slid into my text minutes later with a cheeky follow up message and a picture of himself on the job. I think it's safe to assume this was not the first time he'd used that pickup line. Yeah, see, y'all love the guys who are the most likely to be players. The tall, handsome guys who have the confidence to just come up and holler at a bitch off top. Yes, he got hoes. Like, and he's always gonna have hoes. Like, these are the men they want to get married to and have be committed to them, and it's never gonna fucking happen. Honestly, for most women, the guy who's going to be faithful and committed is probably the shy guy who don't got the, I don't know if you say the confidence, who just don't have the whatever to come up and just holler at bitches like that. Um, at this point, I started to think New York might just be the horniest city on the planet. Yeah, her body count is well over 100 for sure. Uh, how many people we got in here? Still only 13, huh? I got a feeling I'm not staying on longer than an hour. Let's get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. If we meet the $25 goal, I'll stay on 2 hours tonight. Okay. Hey, why? Let's see. And I had the proof already sitting in my past. If you read my previous column, you'll remember Mr. Big, a charismatic New Yorker with a booming voice and an even bigger ego, who swept me off my feet last time I was in town. See the Mr. Big Sex in the City reference. These women are living in La La Land. See, let's look at something real quick. Let's look at something. She's clearly older, but let's go to this pic where she's showing more of her tits. Like, okay, this woman is clearly in her 40s, right? It's all fun and games while they can still pull off some sex appeal. I'm sure she dyes her hair and some more shit, but when she clearly is just 53, I'm not even gonna say 53. When she's clearly, yeah, I'll say 53. When she's clearly like 53, 54 years old, a lot of this attention is gonna die off. A lot of it. She's still gonna get hit on from time to time if she just wears something tight and she just keep herself together. Some if she can keep her weight together, even when she get the grays in or whatever, or her face just clearly looks older, she's gonna get some attention, but it's still gonna be a huge drop off. Trust me, she noticed the huge drop off even now from her 20s. But by the time she hit where it's just undeniable that this is an old witch, this mental illness is gonna be severe. When the hot firefighter isn't hollering no more, yeah. Cause look, most women can get hollered at by somebody. What really depresses these women is when they clearly see the quality of guy that's trying to holler at them go down. Like, yeah, I hope she's saving up all this money. She's gonna need a lot of therapy. Um, Without giving away his identity, he's gone viral multiple times for ranting on podcasts about what men look for in a partner, waxing lyrical about romance and how men should properly court a woman. His confidence was off the charts, and oh, how I felt for it. His ability to back it up, well, because you're not worth it. As I wrote in my previous piece, the man had me intrigued. He kept in touch between my New York trips, promising me the full fantasy, of course. Still falling for the fantasy talk and realized that fantasies don't exist at 40 years old. Um, as I wrote in my previous piece, the man had me intrigued. He kept in touch with yada yada yada. A romantic weekend at his house upstate, a fancy upscale dinner, the works. And what did I get upon arrival this time? Ghosted. Aha. Yeah, it's time for y'all to start getting ghosted now. Yeah, I'm sure she ghosted plenty of men in her 20s and teens. And now it's your turn. The way that, karma comes back around. Yes, I got New Yorked by a very cleverly disguised Peter Pan. Oh, I walk right into that trap, and you'll continue to walk into the trap. Because you think one day some Mr. Big is going to save your old washed up ass, and it isn't going to happen. Um, but you see, they're not all bad guys. Okay, Mr. Big was a bit of a dick. They're just a dick because they don't want you. They're just Peter Pans who have no interest in growing up. It makes sense when you think about it. New York is famous for attractive men who thrive on the thrill of the chase, whether in business or romance. And when it comes to dating, oh, my reading is getting fluent. Why settle when there's a fresh rotation of women at every bar? Yeah, see, practice make perfect. I haven't read an article in a while. Um, Men are drawn to the city. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get the donations up. Okay. Men are drawn to this city to make it big. They're toiling away their working hours making that money and their free time having a jolly good time spending it. This theory was backed up the following Sunday as I was catching up with friends over brunch, filling them in on my debaucherous week. What a sick individual. They knew all too well about these Peter Pans and shared their own experiences with the charmers who are fun but fleeting. Now, not to boast, but my girlfriends are hot. What woman is going to say anything other than that? That's why it's just such a stupid thing to say. They've gotten great jobs, great faces, and killer attitudes, but they're fucking what habitually single. What's the word? Is that the word I'm looking for? They're so great, they're so perfect, great jobs, great bodies, great attitudes, great personalities, but can't keep a man to save their life. What's not adding up? What did I tell y'all about good women? They don't stay on the dating market long. And if for some strange, quirky reason they end up on the dating market after 30, they get snatched up within 3 months, fucking period. These are not good women, I can guarantee you. Good women don't stay on the dating market for years and years. Flat the fuck out. Okay, habitual means the act of inhibiting or the state of being inhibited. A natural environment or locality. A residence, Middle English, yada yada. Hmm. I think I used that word correctly. Yeah. Can somebody verify in the chat that I used the word habitually single correctly? You know, I don't have too much ego to admit that I might have used the word wrong. But you see how I look shit up, man. You know, you got to stay bettering yourself. Um, yeah, they're so great, but they can't keep a man. So let's see. Where did I leave off? How did I leave off? Okay, now not to boast, but my girlfriends are hot. They've got great jobs, great faces, and killer attitudes. In any other city, they'd be snapped up in a heartbeat. Well, why not move? Because they didn't prioritize men and they're not fit. Like, how do I want to put this? Hypothetically, let's say at one point they were good women. They're not good women now after getting pumped and dumped by the New York, elite for 10, 15 years. Fuck. But in New York, like most single women in their 30s, they're on struggle street, left dealing with men who are the hunters who get bored once they've caught their prey. Every one of these women know the men who would marry them right now, but they're all still gonna chase the top 5 percenters who's gonna pump and dump. Her and every single one of her friends know the guy who would marry them today, who they've been ducking and dodging for probably 10, 15 years. What up, Curtis? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. We looking for a live stream sponsor. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, the king of the stream. We looking to meet a $25 live stream goal in the next 30 minutes, or I'm gonna hop off. But if we meet the $25 goal, I will stay on for 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat, or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, where did I leave off, y'all? They get bored once they've caught their prey. I quickly realized my friends were right. Locking in a first date, easy. A second date, well, where's the fun in that? Yeah, you letting these dudes fuck on the first date. Why would they ask for a second date? You don't got good personalities. So would I recommend falling for a New York Peter Pan? Absolutely not. But would I recommend letting one flirt with you at a bar, take you on a whirlwind adventure, and leave you with a cheeky text to reminisce? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did she say yes? Over later? 100%. Giving terrible advice to more women. Just make sure you're doing it for the plot and not doing it for the ring. Oh yeah, y'all can forget about a ring. Just let that shit go. She says, "Fly free, Peter Pans, fly free." So she's condoning Peter Panning. Okay.
ORO.
Sad. All right.
Darla Riley, 53.
Let's do it. Fuck it. Okay, all my watchers just dropped off. So did something weird happen? Can y'all still hear me? Am I still live? Whatever. Fuck it.
Ro, where you calling? O-R-O. Ro, where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Chicago.
Chicago. How old are you?
37. A hot little 37.
Woo, a hot little 37. What you do for a living?
I'm a paralegal.
Paralegal. You have any kids?
I have two. I have a 15 and a 14-year-old.
A 15 and a 14-year-old?
Yes.
Okay. Both by the same man?
Yes.
Okay. You ever been married?
No, I never been married.
She said she's a hot little 37-year-old. Was that supposed to be a joke, ma'am? Okay. Um, like, is that a earring in your cheek or on the side of your eye? Whatever not a good sign. Bad weave. Two kids by the same man, but either way, it's two kids. This just, it isn't anything good for a man of value. And it's not anything good for an average man. This is a below average woman who would be blessed to get an average man, but I'm sure she thinks she's too good for an average man. Let's look up what paralegal means. I keep hearing it, but like I need the definition. I know something with law, like are you a lawyer? Do you do paperwork for lawyers? What the fuck do you do? Paralegal meaning. And she got two teenagers too. Like, okay. A paralegal is a legal assistant who performs administrative and support tasks for attorneys. So you're basically a secretary for lawyers. I mean, you probably do more than what a secretary would do at another type of office. I'm sure it's more extensive. But okay. Let's see. How much do paralegals make? Oh yeah, it's just a regular job. Under 40,000. So yeah, she has two teenagers. So yeah, she has two teenagers. They're definitely at the stage where they're like, "You ain't my daddy. Shut the fuck up talking to me." So this is just not gonna be a good situation for a decent man. But let's continue.
You ever been married?
No, I never been married.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra. So we got Rose, Chicago, 37 Libra, paralegal, mom of two kids, 15 to 14 by the same man. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for, in this day and age, I'm looking for someone who's honest. Like, just be honest. We're too grown to be lying at this point. So I'm looking for an honest person. As you know, I'm a paralegal, so I'm gonna find it out. So like, let's not play games here.
Don't play with her.
I'm looking for a man that's not looking for like help. Like, let's build each other up. I'm tired of helping because I always go for the guys that need help, and
It's not that you always go for the guys who need help. You only qualify for guys who need help. So those are the only guys who are hollering at you. Let's be real. Those are your only options. You have a ring in your fucking head. Like, you have a ring in your face and you have a tattoo on your neck. Like, let me see if I can pause it.
I'm tired of.
There we go. So, a ring in a weird spot in your face and then a tattoo up and down your neck. What do you think you qualify for? And a bunch of rings in your ear. A classy gentleman? Like, no. If you were so great, one of them attorneys would have hollered at you. Let's continue.
Helping because I always go for the guys that need help, and it's like at this point I want you to match my energy. I already bring the table, so just bring yourself and let's go ahead and build an empire.
All right.
How the do you bring the table on 36,000 a year? I'm not knocking your 36,000 a year, but how the fuck are you bringing the table? Is that another way of them saying I am the table? No, woe is the table. Oh my goodness. How much help can she even offer a man making 36.9 a year? So she getting hollered at by the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the barrel. Dudes who can't even afford a bus pass.
So just bring yourself and let's go ahead and build an empire.
All right, now
Hell.
here we go. She's 30, what, 37 years old with two kids, two teenage kids, and she's calling herself a paralegal. You got a pair of bastards. All right, I know that, but other than that, I don't know.
So you channeled your inner Leon King. He loves saying it. Bonquisha paralegal has got to be the worst combination I've ever heard. You heard her. She said, "I'm a paralegal. So when you cheat on me, Nug Nug, you know I'm gonna find out." Takes pride in finding out that her Nug Nug boyfriend cheating on her. Takes pride in being a snoop and a private eye in her own life.
They love a man who could cheat, and they love investigating to see if their man cheating. It's sickening. They're always looking for something. They're always looking for some shit to start and some shit to get into. And she's no different. And the ring in her face and tattoo on her neck should tell you that before she even opened her mouth.
Her own life. This is sick. You don't want a Bonquisha know it all. And paralegal? What is it? Paralegal and whatever, psychiatrist, whatever, shrinks. Shoot. Worst combination. Worse.
You bring the table. What's on the table that you bringing, girl?
I bring the whole meal, the house, the table. I just need a man to be honest. It's just so hard to find honesty at this time of age. So that's what I'm looking for.
So she
A
bring
grown
Reason why men keep lying to you because look, they just want you as a fourth string side piece. And you can't tell the truth about that to a woman because she ain't gonna sign up for it. So you gotta tell her you got a job, so you gotta lie to her about having a job, lie to her about having a wife, lie to her about a lot of things, lie to her about what you're gonna do, how you gonna improve her life, just so you can, get her in your trap. That's the methods of the type of men who you qualify for. Those are the methods of the type of men you qualify for.
That's what I'm looking for.
So she
A
bring the
grown
table.
man.
You said she bring the table, child. Okay, so what's some other deal breakers besides lying?
Some other deal breakers is cheating. So that would kind of go into lying. I don't really like people that want to go out and smoke and drink. Let's get on some different level type stuff. I mean, not all the time. It's okay to go out and let's go have a meal and have some wine or something. But the people that want to sit up in the club every weekend, what are you celebrating? Every weekend, what are we doing? Like, no.
But you're a paralegal. You know how to investigate. So you should be able to figure that stuff out before you even give them the time of day. Ask them what their Instagram is or just, talk to them a little bit. And if you have so much experience with these type of guys, you should know the red flags of a nigga who like to go to the club all the time, smoke, drink, lie. You should be able to sniff these guys out, paralegal. Most of these club pookies, they post Instagram pics always at the club and shit. So all you gotta do is get their Instagram. You love these type of guys. Stop capping.
Club every weekend. What are you celebrating? Every weekend. What are we doing? Like, no. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Should he look a certain way?
No, not really, but I'm not looking for like big, not like 300 type big, or like maybe like 250. It depends. Like as long as you look like I don't know together. I won't say you have to look a certain way, but be together.
Be together. Okay. What about money? Should he make us right? We did that? No.
Money, like I said, I just want you to match me. Like, as long as you got some money, it doesn't matter. Like, honestly, you can come to me with working at Burger King. We gonna get money together. We gonna build something together. Okay. I'm here to make sure we get it together. So. Okay.
Man, what have you built? I mean, you got a job and that's cool. You know, you're a paralegal. You probably make anywhere from 40 to 50,000 a year. But where are all these empires and companies and shit you built? Like, I don't understand. These women just be talking. You're a worker, man. You're not a fucking entrepreneur. You're not a mogul. Just stop. But I respect the fact that she's willing to date a dude who just got a regular job. And she willing to actually do something. So I'll give her credit for that. She's saying a man don't got to be built. So-called she'll help build a man. She's willing to put some type of effort into the relationship other than showing up and cracking legs open. So I'll give her some credit for that. Look, I said something nice. I don't know if Miriam is listening, but I said something nice.
Get money together. We're gonna build something together. Okay. I'm here to make sure we get it together. So.
Okay. All right, we got Rose Chicago. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh, hold on. You guys want to see the legs, I guess.
Okay. All right, we see you, girl.
You know what I always say? Absolutely no effort. Just threw on some leggings and a fucking t-shirt. You're gonna attract liars, deceivers, niggas who like to go to the club all the time, smoke and drink all the time. That's what you're gonna attract in leggings and a tee in the bathroom. And you got fucking money print. Are those money print? Is that a money print shower curtain? Look, I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let's keep it going. Truth is, people who make 40 and 50K, they need to just try to live off 20K and invest 20K or save 20K for 10 years and buy a house cash or something. That's what type of time I'm on. That's what I think regular people need to do. People who making middle class income, they need to live like they dirt fucking poor and try to flip that extra 20K a year or save it or put it in a CD or something. Fuck living paycheck to paycheck just to stay afloat. Sacrifice to come up. That's my financial advice to everybody. Sacrifice to come up.
I guess.
Okay. All right, we see you, girl.
I got beans and bologna. Yeah. Not much there. She seems to be full of herself for whatever reason, but I guess because she ain't blowed out.
That's the only concern. She ain't blowed out. She a regular Jane, plain Jane sister. But you can't. She believes that she is the table, the whole table, and nothing but the table. She said y'all gonna build a whole empire together. She 2 for 1 paralegal. She had 2 kids by one guy. Is that better than 2 for 2? Not exactly. Because most likely this guy she gave 2 kids to, she really likes him. And what do we know? Baby daddy can always get these lackluster cheeks. Always. Always. I don't recommend. And she the Snoop. So she extra cunning. Not only do she know how to find things out, she know how to keep things a secret. Too many sexy secrets, paralegal.
Girl, okay, like you're in shape. Bro, 37. What age range do you want to date?
I can get a silver fox, so I'm not worried about that age. You can.
See,
I think them just got a lot of fucking audacity.
Well, thanks for tuning into today's episode.
Listen, don't make a scene, all right?
I want to talk to that fucking bitch.
Hey, be fucking nice.
Fuck up in here.
Ma'am, you're not getting a silver fox. See, this is what I always say. Women always think they deserve the best of the best, no matter how average or below average they are. What up, Mac Powell? Shout out to Mac Powell. He hip to the rare breed theory. Like, I got a special place in my heart for anybody who's still watching from back when I was rare breed theory. Um, Shout out to everybody who just coming into the live. We trying to meet a $25 live stream goal in order for me to stay on for 2 hours. If not, I'm getting off in like 10 minutes. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. $5 makes you the king of the stream and the live stream sponsor. So we need to make $25 in the next 10, 15 minutes in order for me to stay on 2 hours. Let's get back into it.
Be like 50 maybe. I don't know. As long as you look good.
Okay, real quick.
As long as you look good.
Okay, real quick.
I can get a silver fox, so I'm not worried about the age. You can be like 50 maybe. I don't know. As long as you look good.
Okay, real quick.
I'm not saying this to be mean, but ma'am, you don't look good. You look average at best. So no, you don't qualify for a man who looks good. And you don't qualify for a man who make above average money. You don't qualify for a man who make more than 36.9. They always, no matter what, they always think they deserve a tall, handsome man. Like, even if she don't ask for a lot for his money and things like that, every woman thinks she deserves a man who is elite in one of the top 3 categories: height, looks, or money. You know what? Top 4 categories: height, look, money, or charisma. Most women don't qualify for a man who is top 20% in any of those categories. In any of those categories. Ma'am, you would be lucky to get a man who's completely average in every category. Never mind.
Good.
Okay, real quick. Now, they telling me to go to your IG page. What am I gonna see on your IG page?
Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Shout out to Mr. Sampson. All right, let's get back into it.
Good.
Okay, real quick. Now, they telling me to go to your IG page. What am I gonna see on your IG page?
IG page. Okay, so you're gonna see my body. Like, I have pictures of me showing off like my body, and the reason why I did that is because when I was in a relationship with my kid's father, I got abused and I was told that I was ugly and I was not gonna get a man because I had 2 kids. So of course I got myself together and I posted pictures of me getting my body together. So if that makes me not a righteous woman because I did that, then that's what it is. But at the end of the day, everybody comes from a story. It's not like I'm a OG or what is that, OnlyFans model or something like that. I don't do that. But I do have pictures of me on my IG.
Get them kids! Get them kids! Hurry up! Get them kids! Don't you leave it what.
What kind of shit is that?
Hoe for sure.
Yeah, I remember that girl. She was a hoe. For show.
Okay, so your ex said that you weren't attractive and you weren't going to be able to find a man because you got 2 kids. So you post half naked pictures on Instagram to, oh no, to bounce back from that self esteem blow. That's sad. Let's continue.
But I do have pictures of me on my IG.
Okay, let me see what they telling me to look at.
So,
Yep.
So this is a woman. This, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a woman with 2 teenagers. Can you imagine how bad you would get roasted in high school if your mom was on Instagram like this? Oh my goodness. Can you imagine if this picture was going around getting what, airdropped in your high school? Ma'am, just off this picture, you're a horrible, horrible, deplorable mother. Mm, mm, mm.
Get them kids! Get them kids! Hurry up! Get them kids! Don't you leave it with
Hair to the no, to the no, hair to the no.
and shout out to Divine Photos. I see he was dropping her IG. Let's go take a look. This is a paralegal. This woman is she's supposed to be respected with children.
I mean, yeah, I don't believe that she's a paralegal now. Would a paralegal post pictures like this on her Instagram? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so. She probably could get fired for something like this. I don't know. This is how she's gonna represent her firm.
You know, I know what my pictures look like. I got the money phone and I got the toolie hanging out, but I ain't no thug. I know what it looked like, but I ain't no gangster. You know, I'm a square, I'm a nut. You know, I'm a square, I'm a nut. You know what I mean? I know my IG say you see the crack and the and the toolie. This
Like, this is just sickening. At least have a nice, like, if you gonna do it, at least have a real chance of blowing up and being able to quit your job and some more shit off of it. At least let it be nice. Oh man, this is embarrassing. This is a almost 40-year-old woman. Arrested Development is a motherfucker. It really is.
You're a fucking loser. You're literally a fucking loser.
God, you're sick.
is all because she was called ugly. Her words. She said the dude that put 2 babies in her told her that she was ugly and can't find another man. She said, "Hold my Casamigos."
Huh. So this is her. This is what Kendra pulled up.
I ain't got no OF. I know what you see.
Well, you might.
Oh my goodness. They don't love their offspring. They just don't. They don't. You're just too old. You 20, well, I ain't gonna say 20. You almost 20 years too late for this. Like, some people would even give you a pass if you did some retarded shit like this when you was young. You're almost 40 with 2 teenagers. I'm not gonna see. I'm not gonna say it would be less bad if you had younger kids, but honestly, it probably would be. Your kids are old enough to fully get this and fully face the repercussions for it right now. There's no getting through to UB dubs. Just lost causes.
Might as well. We say it all the time that it's irresponsible for you not to be on some paywall. Like, why would you be up here doing this for free when you could be getting paid?
Thank you. I can't breathe. Thank you. This is irresponsible. We know it's best that you keep yourself to yourself and not be up here all scantily clad. However, shout out to Heathen Queen. We got to deal with reality, not what should be. You up here with the cheeks out? Why not benefit from it? Empty
Disgrace your whole family and risk your job. At least had an OF link up, so that make you even dumber. Yeah, these aren't all old pics. Some of these may be old pics. 20 years ago was Instagram even out 20 years ago? Let's be clear. When Kendra called her out for having these pics, she said, "Yes, I have them up because the man I had kids with said I would never." I think it was recent. These are some recent pictures. I'll just say that. All these aren't from her 20s. And even if they are, it don't matter. They still up on her Instagram page.
Why not benefit from it? Empty validation gets you nothing. Like if you shout out to Bishop Don Juan, if you're gonna do it right.
You're gonna get a certain type of guy. So
Okay,
nobody.
look how
Hear
old
me.
that is.
Oh, here we go. Hit the like button.
Well, here's the deal. No judgment, but when you advertise stuff like this, you're gonna get a certain type of guy. So
Okay,
nobody.
look how
hear,
old
hear me,
that
hear
is,
me, hear me,
though.
hold on. Hear me out. Hear me out. You gotta understand. We don't know you from anything, right? So you know your story, and if that's what you went through, you should probably really heal from that because you shouldn't allow that to represent you if you're just trying to do it because someone told you that you weren't attractive. But you can keep this if you want to. So no one's telling you what to do. But I can't tell you what the perception is when a guy sees this. Like if
Okay,
a guy sees this, it's not really the guy you're describing.
look at how old that is. I can see it was
Baby girl, no one's
recent stuff,
pause.
though.
You want to be you listen. You don't. No one's looking at the date, girl. We just asked your Instagram photo. No one's doing all that. You know the date. All we know is we go and we see this. Now again, I'm not telling you what to do. You grown. You 37. You know. I know that women. You can be who you want to be. This is not what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you what the energy you're going to receive from these pictures. And if you don't want that energy, then let me tell you something. I mean, I don't want to keep going through the pictures, girl, but what you want?
That's crazy. That's one of the craziest pictures I've seen on IG. And I've seen some freaky stuff on IG, but like legs literally up and spread like, oh my goodness. The chicks who do got OF pages and P stars don't even post pictures like that.
What kind of going through the pictures, girl, but what you want? What kind of guy you think? I mean, what you want to do here?
I get that. I'm just saying that's old, but at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. So I can clean up my stuff. I'm not worried about it.
I mean,
But yeah, those are very old.
you clean it up if you want to. You got to make that decision for yourself. But whether you clean it up or not, you just have to understand the energy that attracts. And let me tell you something. Many years ago, my coworkers used to tell me this because I used to post bikini pictures all the time. But I was just like really in shape, and I just loved my body. And then remember I was in Mexico, and I was just like literally just having fun. I'm in Mexico. I'm in a foaming party. And when I saw the comments, I was like, "Oh, this is not what I was. I'm just living my life."
You knew what the fuck you was doing, Kendra. I can't stand when women play dumb like that. I keep posting bikini pics, but I ain't know I was gonna get sexual attention for it.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Right.
Kendra G try to come off bougie and classy and like she above everybody. Kendra G is another ran through B-Dub that went to Mexico and got ran through, went here and there and got ran through. She's been thotting it up since high school. Kendra is thoroughly ran through. And she been damaged, and it's been a wrap for her to maintain a man for a lifetime. Probably since high school, it's been a wrap. Her fate has been sealed since high school, and her getting the bag ain't gonna be able to change it. And all her gurus and witch doctors and other shit ain't gonna be able to change it.
Oh, this is not what I'm just living my life. And they took the foaming party and made it something completely different. So I had to welcome whether or not that was completely different. And they took
You something too. You see this woman at the bottom left, the commenter. She said, "Keep it classy, ladies." That woman looks kind of blowed out. I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm just saying it's convenient for a overweight woman to say keep it classy. But that same overweight woman who don't look so great, if she was skinny and had a banging body and was pretty, she would be posting the same pictures. Now, if a pretty woman with a banging body was dressed conservatively in the comment section talking about keep it classy, ladies, then we'd be on to something.
and they took the foaming party and made it something completely different. So I had to welcome whether or not that was my personal goal, how it was being received. Like, and that's all. So you can stand 10 toes strong if you want to.
Well, she done told y'all. She's alpha widowed. And this Nug Nug her baby daddy, chances are he done moved on with a younger, more attractive version of her.
How men are going to receive it. So it's your decision.
You up a black pill a la carte.
And keep them up. But you do got to understand how men are going to receive it. So it's your decision.
Okay, thank you. I will definitely clean that up.
Okay. All right. When was your last relationship was?
My last relationship was 2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It's sad, but 6 years.
6 years ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, I would never think you haven't had sex in 6 years.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not, doesn't even make sense.
Does anybody believe her? Does anybody believe her? Not a chance. Like, why tell that big of a fib? I mean, I get people lie sometimes, but why that big of a one?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, I would never think you haven't had sex in 6 years.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm to myself. Like I don't want to just be out there giving my body to anybody. Like I want to be married. I want a husband. I want.
No. You don't get any of that, you dirty whore.
That is not going to happen.
Y'all, I'm gonna finish this video and then I'm gonna get off unless we get $25 in donations and before this video ends. So Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat, or Super Chat, Super Sticker.
I want to be married. I want a husband. I want a commitment. So I don't to anybody. Like I want to be married. I want a husband. I want a commitment. So I don't want to just be out there giving my body to everybody. It's just not that serious to me.
Oh my God.
Stop lying.
Why you lying, ho?
Stop lying.
I know the time, ho.
Stop lying.
4G's where we slide.
Stop.
Okay. So I guess we're all off base. She just only on Instagram showing her cuticle, her cheeks, but in real life, she's a nun.
I'm too old to be naive today. No, sir, no, ma'am. There ain't no way a woman can get in the mental headspace to get in a bubble bath and go spread eagle with suds covering her hoo ha, and you just ain't gonna get no sexual gratification no time. Years, 6 freaking years. You's a mean liar. You a liar. At the least, your baby daddy done clashed them cheeks something brazen. Something brazen recently. Not believing nothing she say. I just came across our one video, Veronica video, Mr. X, and I watched it today, and it reminded me just how bad these women will come up here and lie straight to your freaking face. 6 years, my foot.
All right, so are you waiting for marriage?
Well, I wanna meet someone. Let's see where it goes first, and then if
Okay.
it,
So it's
you
not
know,
necessarily mating. It's not necessarily waiting to marriage. It's more so waiting to a committed relationship.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Um, 3 flaws we have to work on.
I gotta work on not showing my body no more. um, Save that for my husband, and then I also need to work on being a little bit more patient, which I am working on, and uh, stop being so like standoffish, I guess, when guys do try to talk to me.
No, unfortunately, ma'am, you're cooked. Just focus on being a better mother. It's crazy to me that women think if they delete pictures on Instagram, that makes them a different person. You're still the same person who posted them. And a man is going to find out who you are regardless of if you delete some thought Instagram pictures. They really believe if somebody can't find it on Instagram, it didn't happen. Oh my goodness. The pictures aren't the problem. Your brain that told you to post the pictures is the problem. Never mind.
Okay. Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I bring a different type of flavor to the relationship. Like I said, we're gonna build an empire together. We're gonna have goals, and we're gonna have things, and we're gonna be able to celebrate together.
Okay. You said, do you want more kids?
No.
He should have kids already?
Yeah, I already got 2.
Could he have kids?
He can have kids, yeah.
And what's the age range you want to date?
I think no older than like 50.
Okay, 50. All right, let's do it. So the guy on older than 50.
All right, we out. Thanks for stopping by. Donations was dry. I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. How others people treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people, because God's watching. And if you didn't know, I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever. Consider joining the membership. Link in the description. Check out merch. Link in the description. Follow me on Rumble. Link in the description. I'll be Sensei out.